Welcome to this feature-length episode of our adventure through the Kimberley region of Western Australia. Today we're going to be taking you on a journey through some of the most rugged terrain in the country as we put our Land Cruisers, both new and old, to the ultimate test. We start our journey just outside of Kununurra at the start of the Gibb River Road. So buckle up and get ready for an unforgettable ride. Alright, so we've just started the Kurunji track. It's literally just before or after the Pentecost crossing that people always do. It's a pretty popular camp spot along here, so there's heaps of people. But we're just going to go, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 k's up the track, see if we can find a really nice spot and set up for the day.
So we've just pulled up to camp off the Kurunji track. We're just down near the river and yeah, it's hot, isn't it?
Yeah. Middle of the day, it's like 12 o'clock, so she's going to be hot for another couple of hours.
Yeah.
Maybe we might try and find, there's a little dam up there, we might try and find maybe if we can have scout it out, get a bucket of water to have it just to rinse in. Ooh, tip over my head.
Yeah.
Shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I showered this morning.
What's going on here?
We're going to try our luck, mate. She's just turned on us. So flying back out.
Alright.
We'll get it sorted first.
Just at a little water hole down here. Adrian's just having a fish, trying to get a barra. Just he thought maybe, it could be one in here, big one trapped. Just in this water hole from, the wet season. Hasn't got out, but he hasn't got anything yet, so... And it's pretty hot right now, obviously. Middle of the day in the top end. See how he goes. We've got confidence in him. Oh, sorry, a bit puffed. I just ran up that hill just to get here before the sunset. This is amazing. The colours right now are just mind-blowing. Got the ranges in the background, Pentecost in front of us. It's so good. It's funny, it's sort of so hot and dusty, like just before in the arvo, and we're all sitting there, and then you just get these unreal sunsets, the colours change, it starts to cool down, and it's just so good.
It starts to cool down, that's a big thing.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's been hot.
Been a hot day. No, it's good. Might crack a beer soon and get dinner on. Cheers to Kimberley. Oh, beer's been in the freezer. Adrian's here. That's bloody good. What are you doing, Hull?
Taking some photos.
Hot and dusty before, all sitting in the shade for a while, but now, what do you reckon?
It just instantly dropped in temperature as soon as that sun went down. And fingers crossed, the water's still warm for the barra.
You haven't had much luck so far.
3 metre though.
So, definitely a 3 metre in there, mate.
Yeah.
It'll be in there. Anyway, we're here in the Kimberley for a bit, so we'll get something.
Yeah.
We'll bloody catch something, mate.
We're going to try hard anyway.
I'm not, but Adrian is. I'm useless. I'm absolutely useless. I'll film it.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
I'll film it.
Oh. We could be on here. No, mate, no.
No? Had a nibble though.
Had a choo-choo. Absolutely chewed that.
They're liking it though. They're liking the squid.
Not squid.
Oh, what is it?
Bacon.
It's bacon.
It's bacon.
Well, they love pork as well.
I love pork.
Ooh,
Secret bait. I don't know how good it is, guys. Let's just say. We're saving the squid because we know we're going somewhere good, so...
There's decent sized fish out there. It's got to be.
This is bacon to the rescue. Oh, that bird's caught it up. Fuck.
Damn it. Dinner. Tonight we have honey soy chicken skewers. We just defrosted them. Things defrost very quickly around here in the cryovac bags. Just gonna have some like sort of fried potato kind of gem kind of things. I'm gonna do the honey soy skewers over the fire, and then we're just gonna have a salad. So we kind of need to eat the salads pretty quick. So yeah, pretty light meal tonight, but you don't really feel like much more in this kind of humidity, so it's good. It's gonna be nice.
Didn't kiss it goodbye, but it's back in the water.
Okay, so it's 7:30. We are back on the road, and we're about to hit the Gibb. So
We've got about 10 k's until off this track.
yeah,
Pulled us well.
yeah. So 10 k's of it, and then we'll be on the Gibb. Back on the Gibb again.
Adrian had a spare sheet that he was going to use for rags, and I was like, oh, I heard if you put the sheet up in the back.
We've seen someone do it.
We've seen someone do it with the Truby, so. Ooh. Wow. That's, I would say that's worked.
That's a success.
Very well. Very, very well. See, usually all that's in our lungs, but now. I need to pump the tyres up and get it running. She's probably worth bloody 10 grand as is. No rust. Battery's fine.
Battery is good for both.
Well, that's my.
There's your problem. How big's that?
That's my stop and horn now. So that's 20 amp in a 15 amp slot. Stop and horn. It's just. There. Okay, so it's.
But I don't have it there. Where's it in?
So I think we may have found the culprit. It's further up the line from the one we fixed the other day. It's just funny, like, it's this wiring so just old and convoluted and so many spliced in. You sort of fix one part of it and then the next part up the line seems to suffer up. It's just funny. So we just take it off, strip it all, re-splice them together.
And we're gonna.
We found the issue here, so as I said, it is up the line from the fix we did yesterday, or the day before. That's done, but look at this cable. It's just real mangy, dirty, old cable. It's just a bit burnt out. Now these ones are going to move as well, so we just need to take this lug out completely. We're going to need to crimp the lug again, and we're going to need to replace this wire. So at least we know what the issue is. Sometimes it's just exciting knowing the issue.
Cable removed.
So Adrian just used his little blowtorch he's got to melt a whole heap of solder inside the lug, and then we've got all the wires together, and he's just melted it, had a little cup of lava and just shoved the wires in.
Little cup of solder. We don't have a lug crimper that big, so all you people in the comments who say that's not the ideal way to do it, that is 100% correct. But when you're in the bush, I think this is a fancy fix. Beautiful.
I think it's a great fix. Yeah, we'll never have starting issues again.
Never say never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both in go.
There you go. And I got my cuddy. Yeah, sorry. Put them on there.
Okay.
1,000,062.
That is better. There is power.
Yay! Power!
And what? There's more.
All right. Yeah, we're good.
Sweet.
We are all good to go. All fixed. It's just nice to have. It's just nice when you got someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Also, Elaborate Station is definitely worth a stop in for their scones. They were pretty bloody nice. Oh, and they also had iced frappes, iced coffee frappes.
Ice frappes, where
Yeah.
it's in like a slushy machine.
Yeah.
Pour it out and it was good.
So good.
I could have done a whole another one of those.
Yeah. We should have got one for this drive.
Yeah.
That would have been smart. Literally 30 seconds later, we just heard a big thud. Just having a bit of a look around.
I think we just hit a rock or something. Oh.
Hopefully. Time will tell.
we got?
Just a spotty. It's bloody
Yeah.
heavy.
Looks like it's been run over.
Yeah, I think it has like caravan maybe.
Oh dear.
We're just not sure if it's Adrian's or not because he runs ARB spotty, so
Yeah, it's not a cheap light. Whoever's lost it.
it's not in good
Great
state.
nick either.
So we've just come over a soft dirt section, but the road's gotten a lot worse than what it was to start with. So
It
from
sounds fine now.
yes,
A couple hundred metres ago.
I'll try and film a section that's not so nice, but you wouldn't be able to hear me if we drove over a bit. I was trying to talk to the camera.
Oh, just things rattling loose. I just had a look under the bonnet. I just noticed the radiator shaking around a bit, and it's snapped down below. So we're just going to do some of that. I got a new battery brace yesterday, and it kind of sucks. It's moved. It sucks. So yeah, I'm just trying to do something about it. I reckon I can put an M8 in that.
Stopped to do just a bit of a once over. That road, that section of road was horrific. So bad. Anyway, Adrian's fix on the radiator has just come undone, so we've got coolant everywhere again. So Matt's just going to clean it up.
Just the radiator's snapped. We tried to do a fix before, but it's snapped the steel cable tie. So loose again.
This section of road's actually pretty good compared to what we've been on. Oh, wow. Why did we decide to do this? We're hot, we're filthy, the car's falling apart. So we're just going to try and put some more cable ties in just to try and hold it till we get to camp, and then maybe do another fix with Adrian with some more steel or something, I don't know. We'll keep you updated. We're only 20 odd k's from where we're camping tonight, so not too far to go.
So that's the roughest road we've ever done in our lives. Would you agree?
Yeah, that was fucking horrible.
That was horrible. We're going to assess damages. We know we've got stuff loose, and Adrian said he's going to have a good look. But we just pulled over the rise, and we're going to stay at this river camp.
Look at this!
And it's like paradise. And it's just one of those things, you're hating it. It's so rough, and you're like, oh. and then you just pop over the over the horizon, something like that pops up. It looks like there's some nice camps here as well.
And this is all free camping as well. So we're literally like, I think it was 2 k's from Drysdale Station. And there's water in the river here. People on Wiki say you can swim. Might just shower. I don't know. Maybe I'll lie in it. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. It should be pretty nice. It is so hot in this car.
Well, we've got a pretty bloody good spot right here on the river. Very nice and clear, so you can see if there was any 5-metre salties in there or anything, but no, there's nothing. It's clear as. I'm going to be lying in there with a beer in a short period of time. Ooh, Adrian.
Where have you been all day?
Resumed positions, fixing the car.
Yep.
Okay,
Seen a bit of work.
send it.
So, actually, just explain to the audience what the Panda strap does.
So, I guess in effect you're making the world's biggest hose clamp by a little fitting in here, and this apparatus will slowly tighten up the strap. You fold it over, crimp it down. So you can create a hose clamp any
Think of
size you
like-
want.
Think of like ratchet strap,
Yes.
come steel, come zip tie, mega zip tie.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can just make hose clamps. You can do a lot with it, and it really reefs it on.
Yeah.
We use it in The Simpsons to nip up Elsie's exhaust. It was one thing we used it for.
worked really good.
So now it's twisting it on. Look at that.
Now, obviously we've disconnected the battery, and what you can't see is we've taped off the positive terminal of the battery. We
Yeah.
are not going to get sparked.
Now I want a little.
Well, thus in theory. Hammer up there. We are winning.
All right, if that's moving, then
Yeah.
we're in big trouble.
Very good.
Tastes really good.
What's going on?
It's just our water tank we installed was just rocking back and forth a bit. I've just got some cardboard and just shoved it in between to kind of brace it for now, and it's fixed it.
What mat are you on?
Sea gear mat. It's pretty good. It's advertised as a drone mat. It's kind of a good mat for like our front patio or like our back patio when we climb down the stairs. And this kind of stuff is really good sand because sand falls through the holes, but it doesn't come back through. So you can sort of like brush it off really, or like brush it through really easily. And it's good for stuff like this, getting under the car and having something to lie on.
Nice.
So it's not bad.
So Adrian's given us a bit of a hack, and we happen to bring a dry bag, don't know why. If you put this, you could dirty clothes in it, bit of water, bit of detergent, put it in your bin bag, and then it acts like a washing machine. Get to camp, bring it out. So we're gonna attempt to do it. They've done it before, reckon it works, so.
We've got our socks and jocks in there at the moment.
Yeah, socks and jocks.
There's socks and jocks. So yeah, extra corrugated road today, so it'll be like turbo cycle washing machine. What do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, heavy duty wash cycle.
Yeah, it'll be like an industrial washing machine. You know, you put your scrubs in. You know, your who knows
Just put
what.
enough water in it to like cover them.
Yeah, just cover. So because you want it to slosh.
Yeah.
You want like everything to come up and then fall back down. Just imagine that 1,000 times on the corrugations.
that is the best spot. You just need to slow down a little bit, obviously, because yeah, it's a bit tight, but so far.
It says hugging the shoulder means like clipping through, you know, clean, you know.
You can have that back, Elsie. Can you move, push it that way? Yes, but that's an old brake. Okay, going in. Oh, and this one is, whoa.
Oh, leaky.
That's-
Swivel hub.
Look at that.
Ooh.
That is creamy. It's out of the bottom of the King. Do you know how there's the 4 bolts? What's that thing called in the bottom?
Isn't that the?
You know how there's the 4 bolts?
It's part of
I
like
don't know
the
whether it's coming
swivel
out of
hub
the-
assembly.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's coming out of the Burford or I think it's actually maybe coming out of the bottom. But anyway, you can have your grease back, Elsie.
Just gonna get my tools.
It's already broken on the other side. And that side is fully I feel like we don't want to lose the whole radiator.
Run me through the issues.
We've got a small one here. It's just the one of the bolts going through, holding the bonnet latch on, just sheared off. So I just got them out with vice grips from the other way. And our main issue though is our radiators brackets snapped at the bottom just from the shakes. We're just trying to figure out how we can secure it effectively. We really don't want to leave it because, I mean, we have big issues if the radiator completely falls off. We'll damage fan blade, or smash all the fan blades up if it falls the right way and flop it all over the place. So,
Alright, give that a bussa.
shift it a bit, one sec. Hot bastard.
That's me holding the metal down. I could probably go on more of an angle in the corner here, might be actually a bit better. Alright, we'll call that cable tie number 1. And then we'll put some steelies through there. Yep.
What do we reckon?
I don't know.
We've done 50 Ks.
We have like a
130.
So it could be a little O-ring in there that's busted out.
Let's
Nip him off.
yeah, give us a 10.
The little less.
A little less. I don't, like they're coming loose, but I just don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to log them out. Oh.
But it's tight on that one. What the hell?
So, freewheeling hub's just leaking. Grease is coming out. So we're just pulling it off, just checking little sort of O-ring in there, which is leaking for some reason, but
We will you should need to tighten him up too. That's diff oil.
yeah.
I love that smell of diff oil. It's just man cologne, isn't it?
It's my dad.
Rub it on your neck then.
I just don't know whether I can tighten him up at all. We can take the C. We'll take the C clip up and we'll strip him. Do you have You've got G-grease and shit, don't you?
Yep.
So it's just going to piss it out.
But as long as it's got,
If we just give that
like, I'm literally happy to keep greasing it up.
I reckon.
Like, you know, after this road,
Yeah.
take it off again, grease her up.
We'll grease
Tanamite,
we'll
grease
grease
her
the
up.
shit out of it, and then
Get my bearing grease. I need to.
No, I want to get all mixed in that. I'm all for that. So if we were 100% packing a bearing, I would put my. I've got like disposable gloves now, a whole box of them.
So do we.
Yeah.
Do you want any? Or are you?
Yeah, come on, mate. Get in there. All right. Slam him in.
Okay, you will go in.
Only thing this will probably do is make
piss.
grease piss out more and make it look even worse. But as long as we keep replacing what's coming out,
We're making a grease
our
hub.
hub should be right. Especially if we need to go in full drive for a bit.
But we'll just.
I mean,
You're gonna have to change the diff oil when you get home.
yeah, well,
It's gonna have lubrication, and these old girls don't really care.
exactly. As long as it's lubricated,
Yeah.
and it's probably the main thing with these old buses is just like lubrication in all
towel?
sorts.
We have towel too. You need
You got enough?
I need one fresh bit just to get the seal right.
We might put this in side hole because now I've taken the lid off. I reckon she'll spin off pretty easy.
Yep.
What do you think of that, Elsie?
No.
Yeah.
It's funny because this kind of stuff, it's not major repairs, it's not huge things, it's just lots of small things that could turn into a big thing later. There's lots of little things, isn't it, Adrian?
Lots of little things.
Anyway, thanks for doing that once again, mate.
No worries, mate.
This fella, tell you what.
So we've just made it to Mitchell Falls turnoff. Matt's just gonna have a quick look at the radiator, see how it's going, and then we'll keep moving, hopefully, if it's all good. The zip ties were still intact at this point, but the steel ones had come a bit loose. The boys tightened them up and we were back on the road. Mitchell Falls Road starts off with a few corrugations and then this river crossing. It wasn't too deep and had a firm, rocky base, but it didn't take long until we were back on really bad corrugations.
She's all good. Oh, it's hot. The thing is, I think the plastic's held. Maybe the plastic has like flex in it. Wow.
Is it or is
Let's
it?
have a look at this hole.
And the tyres on it. Did you? When was the last time it was greased?
Oh, I greased that not long ago.
I think I should shoot a bit of grease in there for
I
you.
think we should.
Because they are...
What's your thoughts on this road, mate?
very corrugated. And it's probably so because it's not straight. So it's so many turns all the way along it, you just cannot get on top of them. What are you roughly doing?
I'm doing about, 50, 60. But honestly, any slower and it's worse. I don't know. Have a discussion in the comments. Do you think just take it? I don't know. To actually go a speed where it's not so bad, you're going about 5 or 6 k's an hour, I reckon. Between 5 and 10.
Yeah.
Even up to 10, it's just bad.
If you get up
Feels
to,
worse.
If you get up to 80, I had that chance there getting up to 80 and it was smooth. But then you get to a windy section and you can't maintain that sort of speed.
Yeah. I know I've said it a couple of times this trip, but that's the worst. That's the worst corrugations.
Yeah.
I've said it a lot on this channel,
Yeah.
but you just keep getting worse roads. That's the worst by far.
That's how it works.
The radiators, I think the big plastic zip ties have sorted it out. Adrian's has got his little laser thermometer, checking temps and everything.
Those Peters shocks you got there, they're not getting hot at all. We're getting about 42.
Oh, yeah.
42 degrees
Actually.
with those corrugations. I'd rate that. That is pretty darn good.
How the BP51's going?
Yeah, touch warmer.
Touch warmer.
Not on the resi. The resis are still cool, but that main cylinder after that last section probably going too fast. Getting a lot more heat into those shocks.
Look at this troopy.
After stopping to let the cars and components cool down, we wanted to try and show the toll that this road was taking on the cars. Adrian 79 doesn't look too bad here, but you can obviously see the movement in his aerials and tyres. Watching this back actually made me feel sick. Look at the tyres, snorkel and roof rack.
Well, we just got to Mitchell River National Park campground. I can safely say, from the bottom of my heart, that was not enjoyable in the slightest, that road. I did not have a good time at all. It's really hard to like appreciate where you are and how pretty it is when it's just that rough. The road it's just hard on cars. Doesn't matter if your car's brand new or 40 years old, it's just tough.
Yeah. And like we've been saying all day, just beautiful scenery. Beautiful scenery.
Yeah, it is nice scenery. What fact have you found, Hole?
It was at this point that I pretty much broke into tears. We put the camera down for a couple of hours and didn't film anything. We'd made it to the falls, but I was worrying about everything still to come. Elsie was really starting to wear down. Looking back, it would have been good to film the state we were all in, but putting the camera in your face is the last thing you want to do when you're as exhausted as we were and in a bad mood. So here's some B-roll of a few black cockatoos that were hanging around the campsite.
Curried sausages.
How is morale?
Morale's better. Morale is better this afternoon. It was pretty low when we got in. It was bloody low actually. Yeah, as I said in camera, I genuinely did not enjoy that drive, and it's funny. We just had a chat to a young couple. Then they came up. They have a really nice FTE troopy, and he was just like, I just don't know if I can go out to Walsh Point, go any further. He's like, I was just hating that drive today. So we were all in agreement. It was kind of nice to be vindicated a bit, with someone else just like hating it as well. Yeah. It's kind of like good. I'm not the only one at the start. So it's better, but yeah, it'll be a really crap drive out again. It's not going to get any better unless they magically grade it in the next few days.
We also had to talk with the ranger, and they have 79s for the parks, and they changed them in after 3 years. So 80,000 Ks out that road, done. Get rid of it. Only driven on Sundays to church.
Yeah, yeah. Put on car.
Yeah.
Put on marketplace for 100 grand. 79, buy it now. Yeah. Anyway, curried sausages tonight. We're going to get up early tomorrow, go for a walk to the falls, 8k round hike, get it done. See the falls, they do look really cool, so pretty keen to see that. And then we'll probably head out to Walsh Point after that. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sounds good. Should be some nicer driving out to Walsh Point. We'll get some technical stuff right at the end.
Yeah. Hopefully some full driving.
Cool.
Morning. Alright, so we're up pretty early this morning. I think it's about 6:30 or something at the moment, maybe a bit later. And we're about to go on a hike to Mitchell Falls. So it's an 8.6k hike from the campground to the falls. That's a return journey, so should be a nice little hike. We want to get it done nice and early so it's not too hot, and yeah, pretty excited for this. Interesting remark from Holly. Might get her to repeat it.
Said, alright, it might have been worth the drive. Maybe. It is pretty nice.
Nice ball.
Almost, I caught it.
obviously made it to the top of Mitchell Falls here. Got a really good vantage point, just did a little time lapse. It was a really, really good walk. Probably one of my favourite walks I've ever done. What do you guys reckon?
Beautiful.
We just said it's making up for the bad drive in.
Yeah.
So definitely recommend the walk. If you've done the drive, absolutely do the walk. It's worth it.
This is awesome. On the return hike, we stopped at this waterhole for a quick spin.
Well, we're back at camp now. Walk's done. It's getting pretty hot now, but really nice walk. What do you reckon, Hole?
No, it was beautiful. We were just discussing whether we'll do it all in our wrap up, but whether it's worth it. It is beautiful and it's a lot more stunning and spectacular in person than in photos, we reckon.
Yeah.
It was nice just being able to sit there for ages and appreciate it. I suppose the falls and scenery where you are.
Yeah, it was amazing, and the whole walk was actually really nice.
Yeah, it was. You
Good
seem to
swimming
do it
holes.
So early. Okay, so it's 12:20. We have just got back to camp after the hike, had some lunch, and we were kind of umming and ahhing whether we stay here for another night or whether we just keep going and get out to Walsh Point.
We kind of had a look at a few photos, and there's kind of nice like beachside camps or like waterside camps, and we were just like, we want a bit of sea breeze.
Yeah, so it is nice here, but every 5-10 minutes you hear the helicopter go. So yeah, we decided to try and do the 4-wheel drive truck. We read someone did it. It took them 2 hours to do it. It's about 45 k's or 60 k's, we think. The last hour, I think you're going the wrong way.
No, I'm just letting Adrian go.
Oh. The last 10 k's apparently takes an hour, so it could be slow going.
Bit of a 4-wheel drive track, so
Yeah.
we'll see how we go.
Yeah, should be.
Smash it out.
Yeah, Adrian and Ellen have been kind enough and giving me their fan. It's so good. And just then while we were packing up camp, our tent poles were 63 degrees. It is so hot in the sun. Our camp table, which was sitting in the sun, was 53 degrees.
It's fun, little Adrian's little laser thermometer.
Yeah. Yesterday he did a test of the footwell after we've been driving for a few hours, and it was, what, 47 degrees?
Yeah.
Gets hot.
Check out to the right. How good does it look? It looks really nice and blue.
Oh my god, that is blue. That is awesome.
Alright, we're at Walsh Point now. So that was about
3 hours from it.
Alright, I'll say that again. Alright, we're at Walsh Point now, so it took us just under 3 hours to get here. The track wasn't too difficult, it was pretty easy. I was in first low for a few sections, but that was just to sort of take it easy. There's just some sort of more bouldery, rocky kind of stuff, but nothing crazy, easy stuff. It did take us a while to get down here. As you can see, pretty nice spot. It's very tempting, the water, but I definitely wouldn't want to go for a swim. So yeah, I think we just Adrian might wet the line this afternoon. What do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, we'll see. Jeez, it looks good out there, doesn't it?
Looks very nice.
Look at that. We'll see.
Barra country.
At the moment, I'm pretty keen to just...
Yeah, then might have a beer. Then we might go for a little wander.
Now, big hike today. Pooped. I
I
don't walk.
Hike. Yeah, AK hike. Big drive. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Almost got it to ourselves. Someone else, but they're a fair way away. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Just having a little look else under here. These body mounts are pretty. This body mount right here under the driver's. Pretty much where my feet are. These are pretty notorious for rusting out and getting cooked, and she's a bit how you going. Those corrugations definitely didn't help. It's alright though. Let's run through our defences we've got for insects, biting insects. We just started getting a few midgies and haven't got any mozzies yet, but midgies. Alright, let's run through it. What do we got? We got the thermocells, which Adrian swears by. 2 thermocells. I bought one because Holly does not do well with... They seem to go for Holly, and also she reacts really badly to mozzies and stuff. So we've got 2 thermocells, which you swear by, right?
Yeah, they're
just
really
explain the thermocells.
So you get different versions. So they have these little pads and there's little, I think it's butane in the middle there. So it burns, lets off some special aroma off this. Probably really great for you to breathe in, but they work. They really work.
Alright, I like it. So we've got the two thermocells, we've got the sandalwood sticks. What's that? Citronella candle?
Citronella candle.
Mozzie coils.
Mozzie coils.
We got one here which is held up by a magnetic torch. Ellen sprayed the perimeter of the camp with nature's, what's it called?
Nature's own.
Nature's
Botanical.
Nature's Botanical. We've got an assortment, like an array of repellent.
Oh, it's focusing on your face.
Which is pretty good. And it smells good, this one. So that's that one. And we've got off.
We got Bushman's.
Have we gone through them all?
I think so.
I think that's it. Anyway, we'll report back and see if anything bites us.
I'll tell you, top end, mate. We've pulled up and decided we'll have a little bit of a fish. Now what we're going to show you, that's a chunk of frozen squid. Frozen. Not ideal. Thought we'd do a bit of lazy fishing. Well, dinner's getting done, and yeah, they're on. So fingers crossed.
Unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful. Tomorrow it is on.
Well, I think I saw a croc. Nothing else would crawl up onto the bank, right?
No.
No, so I think it was a croc. But it was kind of like on the corner there. I went down to see the boys from a distance fishing and saw a croc. I don't think it was a big one though. Well, it didn't look too big from where I was standing.
Croc country.
But they do exist, which I'm happy about now. I'm happy to see evidence, because if not, I feel like getting in the water.
No, we're going to be stationary all day, so get the blanket out to get as much solar as possible. What you got here, mate?
Oh, nice little JT. It's got to get a bit bigger. So, he's going back in, mate. Just looking for crocs, weren't we?
Yeah, they're out there.
The rod.
Morning, everyone. We've had a pretty lazy morning this morning. Just cooked a bit of brekkie up. Adrian's gone for a fish a couple of times. He went really early this morning, got a few little fish that he put back. So today we're just going to chill out for the day. We're probably going to go around to the boat ramp and probably sit down there and in the shade. And I'm going to probably do some photo editing. Holly might read a book. I can't read my book because I don't know if I told the camera. So I was closing the tent the other day and I was like, geez, this tent's hard to close. And I left my Kindle in the pocket on the side and it was like wedged in between. Anyway, I ended up crushing it and my Kindle's cooked. So pretty disappointed about that because I love that thing. In other news, I feel like our mighty Aldi Sterling fridge
Oh, it's kicked back in.
was a little bit on the Ritz this morning. The compressor wasn't kicking in. We've had this fridge since way before our big lap. So it was one of our first big camping purchases. Bought it for $500 at Aldi, 40 litre fridge. And it's just been bouncing around a car ever since. We had an Austrail one. Was it Austrail? Yeah, and it just didn't work. It worked for weeks and then until it died, so it was no good. So we put this one back in and yeah, it's had a rough life, but I've just turned it, like unplugged it and plugged it back in, and touch wood, the compressor is running again and hasn't turned off, so fingers crossed. Otherwise we're taking all our food out, putting it in Adrian's and buying another one in Broome. Oh, we might be going to Broome, by the way. Fun. Alright, good morning everyone. We are up bright and early. What's the time? What's the time? Everybody! Alright, 10 to 6. We've been up for probably half an hour, 40 minutes. Got up really early this morning because we want to rip this drive off like a band-aid. None of us are looking forward to it. It's going to be a tough one today. It's probably going to be about 5 hours all up. We've got a 4-drive track to do, then we've got the most corrugated road in the world. So yeah, it's going to be a tough one. We're going to get back to Drysdale River tonight. We're really keen to camp there again because it's such a beautiful spot and we can have a swim and just relax. But yeah, as you can see behind me, beautiful spot. We were spotting Walshy this morning. He's the resident crocodile of this area. We called him Walshy because Walsh Point, Walshy, we liked it. We're friends now. So, how's everyone feeling?
Let's just rip it.
What are you going to do now as well?
Got to pump one of the tyres up. One of the tyres, we've just seen on the tyre pressure monitoring system, we've got 20 in the passenger rear, and we've got 26 in the passenger rear, and we've got 20 in this side, and it has been going down, but so slowly, like, 1 or 2 PSI a day. So I don't know if there's a really slow leak or what's going on, but it does look like it's bagging a bit more. So we're just going to put it back up to 26 just to have it even, and we'll see how we go. Could have a super slow leak, but anyway, it's handy with the tyre pressure monitoring system to actually check that. Right, check my monitor. Oh, how much does that say?
I was like 18 on this thing, but this gauge is a bit good.
Goodbye to the northern Kimberley. Let's bloody get this road done. We know what to expect this time. See, when we did it first time, we just had no idea, and it just kind of shocked us. So at least we know that it's really bad. Interesting little spot to get out of.
So we have just pulled over at the intersection for Mitchell Falls, which means we've done the first leg of this drive. We've done the track down to Walsh Point and the 4-wheel drive track. It's fairly easy this morning, which was nice. Now we're just waiting for Adrian, and then we'll start the Hell Road.
Alright, nothing like doing the worst road you've ever done in your life for a second time.
71k.
71k, let's go. halfway. It's going alright. This is the bad section coming up, the worst section, but feeling alright. It's going alright. How are you going, Hole?
I'm okay.
It's pretty good. Just definitely give the car a once over and just let the shockies cool down a bit for this next section. Ugh. Is that a Rolls Royce? What is it?
Yeah.
So we have just pulled back onto Clumberoo Road. It took us about 3 hours to do the four-wheel drive track and then Mitchell Falls Road. And on the way out, it was actually quite like a decent amount better. It was still pretty shit in the middle section there, but yeah, compared to the way in, it felt a lot better. I'm not sure if it actually was or if we just
I think it was.
Yeah.
Adrian commented on it as well. I think Polly had a good point. People probably get in and go, that was horrible, and they'll let the tyres down a bit. And then on the way out, the road's just in better condition on the other side.
yeah.
Also, we're probably just prepared for it
Yeah.
mentally and physically a bit more, so.
Anyway, so we've got about 90 k's to camp. Roadie.
I can't remember this bit, but oh, bloody hell, I rocked the grader. Hopefully it's done that side of the road. I'm going to be bloody
I'm going to
stoked.
follow you down, Dusty, when you go down next time.
Fantasizing about this 2 days.
Good morning, everyone. So we are about to leave our beautiful camp spot and head back to the Gibb River Road.
Yep, it's so good this spot. Top it all off, it's got a little bit of service as well, which
Yeah.
is just good. We could catch up on emails and send a few things off to people that wanted stuff, and so it's always a little bit handy when you can get back into service.
Yeah, no, it's
but
been-
just the fresh water.
Yeah, it's been really nice. No midgies, no mozzies. It's been, it's-
No midgies, no mozzies. Cold, like pretty
Yeah.
cool at night and in the morning, and
Yeah.
fresh water you can swim in. Bloody good. Near Drysdale Station, Drysdale River.
Yes, so today we'll just hit the Gibb and do a little bit. I suppose we'll just stop along the way. But we have about 50 k's back to get, I think it's 50 k's to the Gibb, and it's not a nice road.
So a few more corrugations to go.
Yeah, let's go. So we have just pulled over. We are at Adcock Gorge. So we didn't actually come here in 2019. It's just a short track off the main road. I think it was 4 or 6 Ks. Fairly easy, a little bit washed out. Some people did leave their caravans at the start of the track. But yeah, gonna go have a bit of a swim, cool down a little bit.
Excited.
So we just realised that where we parked the cars, there's actually a track that keeps going further.
Like a 4-wheel drive track.
Yeah, Adrian was like, we're not walking, we'll drive. So we're gonna drive. Apparently it was a 5-minute walk, so I suppose it'll be a 2-minute drive. See how we go.
Probably like another 50 metres or something, but anyway. Fun for driving. You just cleared that rock.
No, I just touched it. I was going to go left and then I was worried about the lean, so... Was it on the bolts on the hangers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they need filing. They just got something.
So we have pulled up to camp for the night. We're at Dog Chain Creek, which is just on Wikicamps. Is a day use area where people camp all the time. There's a couple of trailers over here that are set up, so we're assuming a couple of cars will come back and be here tonight, but then it'll just be us. We are pretty close to the road, but at least we've got fresh flowing water, which is pretty nice. Yeah, today the road was all right. I guess it's just the Gibb. It was pretty rough in quite a few sections, but is what it is, and we don't really have that much more dirt to do. I think we've got 100 and something Ks until we hit tar again, so...
Sorry.
But yeah, going to Adcock Gorge was really cool. We didn't do that in 2019, but yeah, really pretty spot, and if you keep driving to the end, you don't have to walk as far, so hot tip for that one.
Alright, I just needed to turbo defrost the chicken. So I forgot to take it out earlier. I'll show you my solution. Yes. Diaphragma. Well, also opening a bonnet one hand, it's hard.
What are you doing there?
Our spare tyre's been coming open on the bumps. So we just tie the handle up with a bit of electrical wire just to keep it closed. So it's just another band-aid fix. What else here? I think she's just a whole lot of band-aid fixes at this point. Poor thing. Also, probably more importantly than the electrical cable, I'm starting to have some noises from the gears from first. We thought it was just from first, so I was really babying it and just using second a lot, low range second, that kind of thing, and then heard a little noise from second the other day, so I'm just like, oh no. So you can fix a lot of things on this car, you can MacGyver a lot of stuff, but you can't MacGyver a gearbox. So there we go, we'll just keep going, probably get to Alice and do a little check up there and see what's going on. Tunnel Creek, is that first?
With Jana.
Jana first, cool.
So we just pulled over to have a look at a Kimberley rose tree, which was flowering, which was really pretty. The flower, it feels fake and it looks fake, but yeah, it's really pretty.
Rusty Bolt. We're just into, which gorge are we going into now?
Winjana.
Winjana. And I've just come up on the tyre pressure, a little leak. There's your problem.
That's a doozy.
Is that an LC bolt? Could that be an LC bolt that caused this?
Might be.
Straight through the top there too, Matt.
That's an absolute doozy, that one, because it hasn't gone in between the tread, it's gone right through one of the knobs. So that's a lot of rubber and ply to get through before it pierce that, but that's a big bolt.
Tire's still good.
Yeah. Should be able to patch that though. It's patchable. Just going to go for a short walk into Winjana Gorge. This is an awesome walk. We've been here before in 2019. It's definitely worth it if you're in the area. About to do Tunnel Creek. We've done this before. This walk is hilarious because it's like an Indiana Jones movie. You're in a cave, wading through water, infested with crocodiles.
Man-eating crocodiles.
Well, not necessarily man-eating, but they might nibble you.
Let's hope so.
The journey begins. What's your thoughts on the walk?
I love it. It's so good. Could be more crocodiles though.
We've only
Like
seen 5 mini ones.
Yes, 5 babies. I'm hoping walking in the deeper stuff to find a bigger one.
Helen, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I want more crocs.
Tunnel Creek.
Done again. It's a really good walk, that. It's well worth it if you're here. It's just, I don't know, really, really cool. It's different. The cave is amazing, and it's a bit of an adventure. It's really cool.
So we have just pulled back onto the Gibb River Road and we're about to air up because we have finished all of the dirt. So we survived it. We survived the Gibb, which I'm very happy about.
So we've just pulled into Derby. We just got a little bit of fuel just to get us to Broome and stopped at the servo. It is so hot in this car that I couldn't have my feet down in the footwell, so Matt was kind enough.
Holly literally had her feet up. They're on the dash or in the middle, and I put my thongs on there in there, and they're just like that hot.
Anyways,
This is why we want a new car. It's
yeah.
miserable right now.
So Matt was really kind. He bought me a bag of ice for my footwell. So we're just trying to find a toilet in town, and then we will keep going and make it to Broome for hopefully sunset on Capel Beach.
Well, Hol, where are we?
We made it to Broome, which is really exciting.
Cable Beach. Missed the camels though.
Missed the camels, yeah. The sun hasn't even set. And
I don't want my money back if I was on the camel ride. Bloody want my money back. Well, we made it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. 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 Gibb River Road. Done.
Down. Tick.
Holly, give us an ice report.
It's after a 2-hour drive.
2 hours. Oh no, where's it gone? It's there somewhere. Oh.
Put the rest in the freezer, save it for next time.
Yeah. We really hope you enjoyed this feature-length episode of the Kimberley region in Western Australia. If you did like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.